All right, episode 4 of the comeback. Only a few episodes left, but don't worry, heaps of content to follow after that. It's actually been a pretty tough few weeks for me. I ended up getting really sick with the flu and was forced to take a few days off diet and training. Now, just like everything in life, you're gonna hit obstacles and roadblocks, and the important thing for me was to stay focused and listen to my body. I rested up for a few days, and I'm back to feeling 100% and making up for lost time in the gym. Today's episode is all about high-intensity interval training. So I'm gonna take you down to the beach with me and show you how I do it on my own, and then we're gonna go meet a special guest, and we're really gonna take HIIT training to a whole new level. So we're down here at the beach to do some high-intensity interval training. Now, unfortunately, we got a little bit of bad weather, but I'm not gonna let that be a reason to stop me. Sometimes, you just gotta be stronger than your excuses. Now, the basic principle of high-intensity interval training is short bursts of high-intensity exercise followed by controlled rest periods. Now, the time structure is totally dependent on your own fitness levels. For example, you might do 15 seconds max output followed by 45 seconds of rest and repeat that for 5 to 10 rounds. Or maybe you might do 20 seconds of max output followed by 10 seconds of rest repeated 4 or 5 times and then a long rest period in between blocks. It's totally up to you and it totally depends on your fitness levels. The important thing to remember is that you really max out during the intense periods and try and get your heart rate down to a rested state in the rest periods. I'm gonna show you guys through my favorite ways to do high intensity interval training outdoors without any equipment necessary. The first way is sand sprints. Now, the reason I love sand sprints is because they're really hard. They're gonna gas you. If you're a girl, it's a great way to tone up through your thighs and butt because you use all the small muscles in your legs when you're running through the sand. When I do sand sprints, what I'll do is 45 seconds of rest, which is a walk or maybe a light jog, followed by 15 seconds of max output, so a full out sprint. After the 15 seconds, I'll drop back down to a walk and run that for 45 seconds again. Now, depending on how I'm feeling, I can usually get anywhere between 12, 13, sometimes even 15 rounds. But let your own fitness levels dictate how many rounds you do. My next favorite, stair sprints. Stair sprints are great, especially if you're an athlete like a surfer or a footy player, because they develop explosive strength and power through those legs. I'll do my stair sprints very similar to how I do my sand sprints. I'll take a select amount of stairs, say 45 or 50, and I'll try and get up them as fast as I can. When I get to the top, I'll come down at a slow, even controlled pace, trying to let my heart rate get back down again. Once I'm at the bottom, I turn around and fire right back up again. That's your controlled rest times. The important thing here is really going for gold on those stairs, giving everything you have and trying to max out that heart rate. For me, again, depending how I feel, I might get through 15, 20, or sometimes even 25 rounds. When I was working as a personal trainer, there was one word that used to strike fear into the hearts of my clients: burpees. To be totally honest with you though, I utilize burpees a lot when I'm doing my high intensity interval training because it's such a great exercise and it uses almost every part of your body. You gotta get the form right though. When I'm doing burpees for HIIT training, what I'll do is take a select number, so say 25 or 30, and I'll try and do them as fast as I can as long as I'm keeping the form correct. However long it took me to do those 30 is the exact amount of time that I'll rest, so that's my controlled rest period. As long as you're keeping the form right and you're giving it everything you got, allow your own fitness levels to dictate how many rounds you can get. For me, 15 to 20, and I'm absolutely done. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm really excited about it. I'm with somebody that's gonna make you think twice about ever using the term hits like a girl, Chontel Duncan. Chontel, how are you today?
I'm good, thanks.
Chontel, tell everyone about where we are right now.
Well, today we're here at HIIT Australia. HIIT Australia is a Brisbane-based high-intensity interval training centre, and we specialise in Muay Thai kickboxing and strength and conditioning.
That's cool, and the place looks amazing. But I think the question on everyone's mind is going to be, how did you get into Muay Thai? I mean, you look more like a runway model than a fighter.
Thank you. Well, I got into finishing school and I was working behind a bar, doing a little bit of modelling on the side, living a more unhealthy lifestyle. I then stumbled across a video of this girl smashing the pads, and from there, it took off.
Cool. Well, me and Chontel are gonna be doing some HIIT training today. I'm really excited. I'm a little bit nervous, but I can't wait to get going. So what do you reckon? Should we get into it?
Of course. Let me kick your butt. Okay, Leo, so today we're gonna go through a 6-hit combo, and you're gonna hold for me. Yep. 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 Yep.
Wow, even though that's Muay Thai for fitness and not for fighting, it's still an incredible workout. I'm gassed. HIIT training's an integral part of my comeback. I use it to stay lean and burn fat.
And it also increases your metabolic rate for 24 hours post-training.
Exactly. Chontel, what do you got planned for the next year?
For me, it's all about sharing this year. I've created an ebook with all my secrets to gaining that lean and mean physique.
Excellent. I'll definitely keep an eye out for that. Thanks so much for having me today. As I said, it was an incredible workout.
It's my pleasure.
And that's definitely the last time I ever say she hits like a girl. I'm feeling great after my HIIT session yesterday. I haven't done a whole lot of kickboxing, but I managed to pick up the moves pretty quick. Chontel is at the top of her game, and man, can that girl pack a punch. In the next episode, we're going back to the office. We'll be in the gym, and I've got another special guest, so make sure you tune in for that. My latest progress picture is up on Instagram, @LeoBeachFit, and I'm really happy with the results on this one. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions and emails about what I'm gonna do when the comeback's over. I'm working on a new series, and I'm really excited to bring it to you. It's gonna cover fitness and training from all walks of life and from every angle. So make sure you subscribe, because you can be one of the first people to get a glimpse of it. As always, you can follow me all over social media. Check me out. Share these videos, subscribe to the channel. Let's grow this thing together. I hope you're training hard and staying focused and giving it everything you have. Because remember, if I can do it, you can do it.